What's going on, y'all? Will here with my good friend Edgar, and as you notice, we're actually in the same room today. That's because we were able to meet over the holidays. So, pre-recorded, we're gonna get into pretty much everything that you see here, aside from a few, because Edgar's got to take some sealed bottles back home. But we're just gonna go ahead and get right into it. Right here on Day Drinkers, this will be capping off our mini series with Blue Note. Just to get into Blue Note, if you don't remember, it is a distillery just north of Memphis. Creates a whole bunch of special blends. Great line of product. If you're ever in the area or you can find it in your local area, I highly suggest that you try it. This is the 100 proof Crossroads, and we're going to go ahead and give it a sniff and a taste here.
Cheers, Day Drinker.
Cheers. So right off the bat, one thing that's special about this is that it's toasted with French oak. Gives it a little bit different or more of a dark chocolate, in my opinion, flavor. I get hints of cinnamon, clove, almost kind of like a candied bourbon in a way. It's kind of nostalgic, which is another way that Jesse from Blue Note had described it to me, and it's kind of stuck in my head ever since. What do you think?
I think it tastes like Christmas.
Yeah.
like you said, the cinnamon, the clove, to me it fits the holidays really, really well. So that nice little burn, nice little spice up at the front, just is a great way to start off a drink.
Yeah, I think right here, obviously it's not going to be a rye. It is just going to be a bourbon whiskey, but it does give you that warming and it gives you that cinnamon-like feel on the back of your palate. So I really enjoy it. I would actually say that this reminds me kind of like an elevated Blanton's, in my opinion. Blanton's is one of, I call it a cult following because everybody absolutely loves it. And I like it too. But I think that there's other brands out there that can satisfy the need, especially if you can't find that more rare bottle. But yeah, I think all in all, this is going to be a top shelf. I'm going to put it as a holy grail because I've been sipping on it a lot. It's going to be a toss up for me between the rye and the Crossroads is my personal favorite.
I'm gonna put it as a solid weekend warrior. I think I really, to me, the ride that we had was just the pinnacle of what the flavor profile should be. So I'm starting to really warm up towards the ryes. The Juke joint was also, I think, a bit up there. This one, it definitely has more of the spice. This is something that I would definitely save for colder weather because it really does give that warming sensation. So I'll put it a little bit lower on the scale, but either way, it's again, solid weekend warrior. It'll give you a nice taste of the holidays.
All right, well, there you have it. That's just another episode of Day Drinkers. Drink responsibly, and as always, have a great day, drinkers.